Hey everyone, a fan asked me how I thought the Chargers would do if they moved to the new Rams stadium that's being built in Inglewood and became a roommate with the Los Angeles Rams. And I've thought about it, and the answer is I think that over the first 3 years that they're in Inglewood, they'll do well, and then they'll start to taper off, and here's the reason. The Chargers did not have an attendance problem in San Diego really right up until this year. And the reasons that they've had an attendance problem this year can be attributed to two factors: team performance and talk of moving. In previous years, when the Chargers were put, they were about league average 15th, sometimes 21st in average attendance. But this year, they are with the Raiders at rock bottom. Now, something else you have to consider: the previous year, it was Oakland, Los Angeles, and Minnesota that were the bottom teams. Los Angeles and Minnesota both had something in common: new venues. In Los Angeles' case, a wholesale move from St. Louis to become the LA Rams again. In Minnesota's case, the new grand spanking shiny US Bank Stadium. The bottom line is new stadiums and relocations can help a team's attendance. But the Chargers case is unique because, and this is anecdotal, I haven't run a survey to confirm this, but a number of Chargers fans have told me, since I cover Comic-Con every year, that they would not drive up the 405 to see the Chargers. They would not spend that time and money to make that trip. They like the Chargers where they are. It's easy to get to them via trolley. Downtown, it'd be really easy to get to them if the stadium was ever built. But up the 405 to LA, no. A number of people have told me that. I haven't heard anyone that was enough of a fan of the move to say that they would do it. I haven't heard that yet. So that dynamic has to be compared with, or really countered with, the fact that new stadiums in and of themselves are novelties. So I would think that the Chargers, if they move to the Inglewood, would come in at about maybe still the mid-range level in terms of average attendance for the first year at the stadium. The Rams would top them because it's primarily the Rams season, the Rams tickets, the Rams fans. They already have an established base up there. It's closer for them. But the Chargers, there's this iffy factor regarding them going up to Los Angeles and to Inglewood. That's something that cannot be discounted. So I would have to say, on balance, it's not a good move. And if they move, they'll enjoy 3 years of good attendance, and then after that, it's kind of basically a guess. In my analysis, and also in my Sports Business Simulations Oakland Baseball SimWorld game, what was modeled into it was a 3-year new stadium novelty factor. In other words, new stadiums, you can generally expect top attendance figures, assuming good team performance for your first 3 years. Then after that, this is based on study of real dynamics, the numbers tend to peter off a bit. And then, of course, they fluctuate more with respect to how well the team is doing. I'm going to give you an example. The San Francisco 49ers are really performing terribly, but their attendance levels are still healthy. In the 70,000s, high 60,000s. People would say, oh, well, there's this place where I've seen all these empty seats and everything. Well, but check the time. A lot of pictures are taken way before a game. People coming into the Levi Stadium, between travel, traffic, parking, and walking, generally don't fill that stadium until about, at times, midway through the first quarter. So if you're taking a picture and the game has just started and you think no one's there, you're giving an image that essentially is a lie, okay? The fact of the matter is, the attendance figures down there have still been healthy. Levi Stadium is now, this is its third year of existence, because it opened 2 years ago, hosted the Super Bowl this year. It's going into its, yeah, that's right. This is its third year of existence. So this is that time when the next year, 2017, becomes a real. That's the year that everybody has to pay attention to how Levi Stadium starts to do, because that is when we, if the 49ers don't perform better, and it's hard to imagine they could not do better than they're doing this year, we would see a drop off in attendance. And then the fourth year, we would have a real problem in that, because the new stadium novelty factor would have started to wear off, and then all the other negatives would have come into play, like the location and traffic and everything else. So there's my answer. Basically, the Chargers would do okay moving to the LA Basin. They wouldn't be the great, outstanding performance team in terms of attendance that you would expect for a team relocating to a new city, because technically it's not a new city. It's just another part of Southern California.